Obstürmt oder steigt
und die Sonne uns lacht, der Tag glühend heiß oder eiskalt.
Hello there, YouTubers. This is Sturmgeschütz 4, also known as Globulus. This is a 6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, 6-player free-for-all, score resolution battle. Decided to use Carthage this time after my opponent, Steven Seagal, and my video that for some odd reason didn't get my my voice audio. Didn't work. Anyway, I used that battle as kind of a template for a Carthaginian scored army, and I kind of went with this. I got 6 Sacred Band Cav. I got 4 regular slingers. I have 4 Sacred Band infantry, and the cavalry and the infantry are all gold here. I believe the slingers, I think they just have 1 attack, 1 defense. I could be wrong. And then I got some Numidian mercenaries here. We're gonna give them a try. Let's see here. Let's go to the Greeks. The Greeks are commanded by Dogos, the boss. He has 1 general's bodyguard. Looks like it's, let's see here, bronze, silver. Actually, I think the right side's attack, so be silver, bronze. And then he has 5 Greek light cav, or 4 Greek light cav, with no upgrades. Let's see, 2 Peltas with no upgrades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Cretan archers, 2 attack, 1 defense, and then he has armored hoplites. 1, 2, 3, 5 armored hoplites. They are gold. Go to the Seleucids over here. They are commanded by Olo Arm. I'm not sure how what that's supposed to mean, but anyway, he has. Let's get behind him here. He has 2 cataphracts. I can't tell if there's any upgrades on him or not. I'm too far away. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 Seleucid archers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He has a lot of, looks like 6 silver shields, if I'm reading that right. And the rest are all levy pikemen. Oh, he has 2 more cataphracts up here. My apologies. The Numidian player, commanded by Kappa. I think it's an Italian name, but anyway, he has 1, 2. Looks like 2 Numidian missile Numidian missile cav. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Numidian camel riders. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Numidian legionnaires, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Numidian archers. The archers look to have a silver bronze upgrade on each unit, I think, and the legionnaires are all gold. These look like they are, I believe it's 1 attack, 1 defense. Oh, this one's got 2 attack, 1 defense. The cavalry, they look to be all gold. Anyway, let's go see Armenia, which is my favorite faction to do scored with. They are commanded by Seleucid Master, which is kind of strange. 1, 2, 3. He has 4 cataphract units. Oh no, 2 cataphracts, 2 cataphract archers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 regular archers. He's got 3, 4, 5, 6 Armenian legionnaires. I would have watched some pikemen myself. Brudii Roman player, commanded by Lazy, has 3 Praetorian cav that I can see here. They look to be these two are gold, and silver, silver. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Guess he broke CWB rules, but who really cares? It's only one unit. These urban cohorts are all gold. Let's go back to the Armenians real quick here. I didn't see exactly what they got. Okay, their legionnaires are gold. Their cataphract archers are gold. The regular archers are gold. And their 2 cataphracts are gold. Okay, let's see what we got here. Now, my plan was to go after the Greeks. I was under the assumption that they were going to have some Spartans. So, when I realized they didn't, that kind of threw me for a loop, because most generally I've seen Greek players bring Spartans. At least 2 units. That would have given me a huge kill advantage. Quality kill advantage, let me rephrase that. So that was the plan, was to go after the Greeks first, because I thought I figured they would have Spartan hoplites. But they didn't, so I'm kind of committed now, so here we go. Bruttii and Armenia going to square off. Numidia and the Seleucids going to square off. So everything's going according to plan so far. I mean, everybody's engaging somebody, so which is the way you want to do it. See, the way Rome Total War games kind of match up. You know, everybody kind of pairs off if it's an even number. You know, once you beat your first opponent, if you beat them, you know, you move on to whoever's next. You don't, you know, teaming. That's the most dishonorable practice I've ever seen. In fact, I had a game, must have been, I think it was yesterday, where I had 2 players that were obviously teaming, but they decided, pardon me, but I decided I wasn't going to post it because it was pathetic, but that's just me. Here is cataphract archers get caught with the urbans. Here we've got a cavalry fight between cataphract archers, cataphracts, and the peel is just tearing them up. This probably wasn't the best move. He probably should have swung around and hit the Praetorians as far from the main line as possible. That would have saved a lot of headaches. Oh, Numidia and the Seleucids. Giant camel cavalry charge on archers. Actually, no, it's all the cavalry. Especially these 2 Numidian cavalry. I'm not sure. I would have just brought in my camels to mow down some of these archers. I think he's got his missile mode off now. I can't really tell here for sure. Anyway, let's go back over here to me real quick. I'm still advancing slow, which is, you know, the pike army, that's what you really want to do in my opinion. Because if you can keep them together, you can beat any army on the map, even the Romans. I don't care what anybody says. If you can keep a pike army together and concentrated, you know, at least with the pikes, you know, with the proper support, I mean, you can do what I'm doing here. Like I said, I'm throwing my slingers up front, but I've got my Sacred Band infantry awfully close. I have my cavalry close. You know, the Greeks, I always say this, you know, you should always stay as concentrated as possible. Because the Greeks have a huge advantage with pike, especially with their Spartan hoplites. So I think that's a great advantage for them. When you get all armored hoplites like this, it's not as good of an advantage, but it's still smart to keep your army concentrated and together. Now I see he's bringing up his armored hoplites. So I bring my Sacred Bands, which are probably the best defensive pikes in the game. bring them up to kind of support, or kind of not support, kind of draw him in. I'm using my slingers here to hit him from the flanks with his armored hoplites. He does almost catch me here, but I end up moving around him. Here we're going to see a huge cav fight on both my left and my right flank. He brought his archers up here to, I believe, fire into my slingers. Of course, that doesn't really work. Does take a few of my troops out. He does get a few of my mini mercenary cav here. It managed to rout one of my slinger units here. I've won the cavalry fight on the right flank and the left flank now. So I just start mowing down his archers here in a moment after I take out his cav. Oh, maybe I don't attack. I thought I did. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I want to take out his cav first. That way I have the complete mobility advantage on the battlefield. Now he's trying to run back to support his archers. Of course, that's not really working either. Looks like Numidia and the Seleucids are having kind of a skirmish battle over there. Brudii player, under the command of Lazy, they defeated the Armenians. Here I'm just mowing down archers, just trying to get kills. Because I know the Brudii player, he here I'm pulling my cav. I pull out my cav, or I see his pikes coming. But the Brudii player kind of had me worried because he had just killed a lot of cataphracts and cataphract archers. So that gives him probably the kill advantage here at the moment. Here I'm just kind of bringing my cav out, reforming them. So I've got my army kind of spread out. That's kind of how I wanted it. Try to spread the Greek player out. Some players fall for it, some don't. See, he's got 54 spearmen here. Spearmen. Armor hoplites here. They're slowly getting picked apart by my slingers. Here I'm bringing my whole army forward. I'm rushing them up. Okay, some action over here with Numidia and Seleucids again. I'm not sure what this unit is here. Missile cav. They must have gotten entangled with some pikes or with some of these cataphracts. I'd say the cataphracts because they do have some losses here. Now the archer fight, Numidia was probably going to win this from the start. So it's really a smart idea for Olo Arm here to just rush up to bring up his pikes. I'm assuming he's just trying to drive the archers back, so he'll actually have archers left, so they can't fire on his cavalry. It does work to a degree. I'm not sure why his archers. I usually turn my archers off of skirmish mode, because a lot of times I don't like how they just kind of automatically do things when you have them on skirmish mode. Now here he didn't throw any Pila. I was kind of confused by that. I usually, if I'm playing as Armenia or even as Numidia, I will turn my fire at will mode on for my Pila here, for my legionnaires. Here I'm engaging these armored hoplites, slowly beating them. I've already defeated one unit, so I brought this unit over to assist. So he's just kind of split up now, so I can kind of hit him in sections, or in sectors of the field, if you will. Now eventually I do notice these Cretan archers over here. They're not just shooting me for the hell of it, you know. I do notice them eventually, and so I take the necessary steps to rid myself of their nuisance. I brought this pike unit up here because I wasn't sure if he was going to try to bring a pike unit down to support this one. So I brought this up on my left flank over here of my general unit. That way if he did come in to help support, I could hit him from the flank. And now I'm bringing them up, so you know, I kind of kept my flanks supported with my pike units here, but here I'm just decimating him. Here's where I take care of these Cretan archers. I think I finally found me a Carthaginian army that I would actually use playing scored resolution. So most times I don't use Carthage for scored, but after seeing Steven Seagal tear me to pieces in my last battle as Carthage, I decided it would probably be a good idea to try it, just to see if I could pull something similar to what he did. So I bought a lot of cavalry, and instead of getting Balearic slingers, I just got regular slingers, and they're doing a pretty decent job. But I only brought 4 pike units, so that's about the only drawback. Generally, I have like 5 or 6. But in this case, I only brought 4. Chose regular slingers over Balearics, and that pretty much made the difference. Here I rushed my general unit around to the rear. And here we go, I'm going to attack these armored hoplites. Here we have a glitch, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm just slowly eating him alive here. Once I took his cav out, like I said, it's a mobility advantage. You know, Greeks just don't have the available cavalry to be able to stand in a fight very long, unless they have Spartans or they keep their army close together, closely tied. There's really not much more you can say about that. Always keep your the Greeks especially. You've got to keep your phalanxes and your main body together, because if you don't, well, you're gonna get slaughtered. And I did exactly what I planned to do. I got him to split his army up, and well, there was a result. Really a pretty stunning win for me over on that side. The Numidians, with some excellent work against the Seleucids. Not a whole lot of... actually, I don't think he has any cavalry left. I don't see any. He might have some back here. These are all Seleucids. Yeah, there's some cav. Yeah, he's got a little bit of cav left, but not many. Alright, we're going to stop this, and I'm going to come back when it's a little more interesting for you guys. Okay, we're back, gentlemen. What happened here, the Numidian player kind of sat toward the corner. It was kind of a race between myself and Brudii to see who would get here first to get the kills, so I ran part of the way, and then I would walk, then I would run another part of the way. Clearly I have a cavalry advantage, and I use that to great effect here. So I'm not worried about his cavalry at all. But the only thing I'm really worried about is if he has any Pila left. I'm worried about the Brudii come up here because I wanted to be able to, I want to kill this Numidian army, most of it at least, before I have to fight the Brudii, because I don't believe that the Numidian army is going to be able to stand against my army very long here. But these archers do make a difference for him. He does a pretty good job of countering some of my cavalry moves. Here I just kind of do what I call a mow through. Now here he does, catches some of my forces again. And here we've just got more or less a chain route. I take down quite a few of the... unfortunately, they run the other way toward the Brudii, so I can't really take advantage of the situation. I mean, I do get a few of these guys, but most of them end up as broody eye kills because they run toward the broody eye player instead of running close to my corner of the map, which I figured they would. So I get some decent kills here, but it's not what I want. I brought my slingers up to get some of these cohorts. So it's kind of I kind of jumped from being in a battle with Numidia to being in a battle with the broody eye here. I didn't really catch this as soon as I wanted to, so once I did pull my cavalry out. But I didn't catch it because I was kind of preoccupied reforming my forces for a final charge here against or my cavalry here, for a final charge against the Numidian legionnaires here, which I thought would give me some decent quality kills. And well, he's got his cavalry up here. I probably should have used my cavalry a bit better. I mean, I stay in this fight as long as I can, up until I see his urban cohorts. I'm kind of out of position with my infantry at this point, but I am moving in, getting ready to take on these urbans over here. Here, finally, I do get my cavalry out. He's trying to lay chase. He does kind of catch my pants down here. I end up drawing. Now here he wastes his peel on my slingers, which is kind of the reason I bought them. One of the reasons I bought them. Here I try to do a quick counter charge, but I notice he brings his cohorts up, so I pull my cavalry back. So now it's kind of me and him here, just kind of go at it here in a minute. He does play a pretty good game, though. I mean, he keeps his army, he keeps his cohorts close enough to where they can counter my cavalry charges, and keep his cavalry from being wiped out. Because my cavalry advantage, I could obviously tear his cavalry to pieces. But again, I've only got 4 infantry units left here, or 4 infantry units period. So that kind of made things a little different. So I end up splitting my force. I send one unit of pikes over here just to demonstrate. I'm going to try to swing my cavalry around to get some hammer and anvil strikes. I've got these slingers firing into the sides of these cohorts here, not doing much though. See, he's maneuvering his cohorts good enough to where he can counter any of my cavalry charges. He does a good job doing it, really. Here I'm trying to finish off his forces in this little pocket, if you want to call it a pocket. But really what happens here is I just run out of infantry. Like I said, he's demonstrating enough, keeping me, demonstrating, excuse me. He's really doing a good job, what do you call it? Like I said, keeping his army kind of close together. And that, my general being gone, that really makes a difference in this battle. I do charge out of here and go after his Praetorians. Just trying to get, and now I see that the many archers are still here, so I go and I take them out. He's got my army routing here. Like I said, once my general died, there wasn't a whole lot I could do. I thought it was pretty close as far as the kills go. I wasn't sure if I was going to win this, lose this, or what the case may be. But I just kind of played it and kind of went from there. I figured these few free Numidian kills might give me an edge. I probably would have been smarter to kind of withdraw to a safer distance. Let his cavalry come out so I can attack them. See here, I kind of fall for it, and I'm looking to try to get at some of his cav, but I do pull him back. All I've got left is cavalry, and he's got so many cohorts. I mean, there's nothing I can really do here. I mean, I can charge, but it's not going to account. It's not going to account for much at this point in time. Now, I try to reform to where I can maybe fake him out, but I do notice he deploys in column, so I try to attack here in a moment. What I should have done was not attack from the front, but attack from the sides because of him being in column. But either way, he's got his cavalry here. Like I said, my general's gone, so but I decided to try to take his general out. And you know, with my general being gone, I just don't have the morale boost to defeat him here. He ends up routing, I think, most of my units. Yeah, he routs all my units here.
The enemy instead of this rabble. Your soldiers are running away.
There was a bit of a glitch here, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this off for a minute. I'm going to come back when we get a little closer to the result screen. Okay, guys, I'm back here. Those screens will pop up shortly. The one thing I noticed, I've noticed is playing as Carthage. It really, you know, with the way Steven Seagal played against me, like I said, I wanted to try a more mobile Carthage, and frankly, it worked well. I wanted to power project around the flanks. That's exactly what I did against the Greeks. I did that against the Numidians here early on. The Brutii, I couldn't do that because of my lack of infantry. So, you know, next time, at least from what I'm seeing, next time I think I'll fight the Roman factions first if I have any near me. If I can get rid of them with my huge cavalry advantage early on, or what more than likely would be a cavalry advantage. Some people do buy a lot of Praetorian cav. That's fine. That's what my slingers are for. Knock some of them down. But generally, I mean, you know, the best way I've seen to play as Carthage is exactly, you know, what Steven Seagal did to me in my last battle that I posted here on YouTube. He just tore me to pieces. Now, I didn't win this. I did get the most kills, but like I said, I think all the all the cataphracts that Lazy killed early on against the Armenians probably made the difference, and as well as him running down some of my routing units. Otherwise, I think the game was mine, but, you know, just the way the cookie crumbles, as they say. And here, almost exclusively, most of my kills all cavalry, and that's exactly how I like it. Now, you see my Numidian mercenaries, they didn't do anything. So I might just forgo the Numidian mercenaries next time. But anyway, good game to all my opponents here. Remember, people, always play with honor and bleed your enemies.